Dundee United with the worst home league record in the SPL this season, just 5 points from a possible 24 so far. United not the greatest on the road though, with last week's win at St Mirren just their second of the season away from Tannadice, and the club had only won one of its last 8 games at the Caledonian Stadium. 4-2-3-1 for Inverness, with Andy Barrowman the front man ahead of Imre Black and Cowie. Just a 5th league start for Barrowman, and Jamie Duff asked to play it right back with Proctor and Monroe in central defence. 4-4-1-1 for United, with Swanson playing just off John Daly up front. United at home to Rangers next week and looking for a rare away win to set themselves up for that one. The commentary from Bill Leckie.
Now Dougie Imrie in behind, there's a run forward. Chance for Cowie to lob, and oh, it's dropped on at the top of the bar. That's what Cowie does so well. Makes runs in behind defences. United didn't pick him up. Lee Wilkie, free kick up towards John Daly. Wins it against Proctor. There's always a spare blue shirt there, and hoofed away by Vigors. Gary Kenneth, good touch, takes him away from 2 men. Back into the box, that's a good ball for John Daly. There's a chance, oh what a good chance it was too. It was splendid play by Gary Kenneth. A lovely ball for the striker, and no wonder he waves a hand of apology after getting away but blasting over. Danny Swanson whips it in, Daly's header! What a start to the second half. They've been doing so well down that left hand side. It's usually been Conway on the ball. This time it was Swanson and John Daly. 2 goals last week at Love Street, breaks the deadlock at Cali Thistle. Danny Swanson picks in again, tries to get room for the cross. Oh, he does, there's Daly again. He just couldn't get the header on target. Wilkie to Kenneth. Back out now to Scott Robertson. United looking for the killer goal. Daly's header down. Conway turns. There it is. Well, they've been so on top in the second half, and for the second time, the inquest in the Cali Thistle defence. There's Robertson to the far post, knocked down by Daly. The turn by Conway. Well, the performance has deserved a goal, and it has a goal. And it goes. Well, one in there though by David Rock, by John Daly. And away come United. That's the break. Swanson, if he gets away from Hastings, he's got Conway running through on goal. Conway with a chance to finish it. Hits the keeper with the first one. And then across goal and wide for the corner. It took a touch on its way past. What an opportunity on the break. Cali Thistle having to throw everything forward. United countering. It's all threatening to fall apart for Cali Thistle here. United wanting to bury this game now. Daly across, there it is. That'll do. David Robertson. The corner in, Daly couldn't reach it, David Robertson unmarked. And for Cali Thistle, unfortunately, it's a sad story of not being able to pick up in their own box. David Robertson finishes this game as a contest. Don Cowie still gamely charging on for Cali Thistle. Into the box for Rooney. There's one back. What a super goal from Cali Thistle. Don Cowie down the left. Good ball in. Adam Rooney opened up the foot. No chance for Zaluska. And maybe the Cali Thistle fans who are heading for the exits have done, well, just a little bit early. 18 minutes left. Back to 3-1. Now Rooney on towards Cowie. Kenneth's header. Oh, it's off the post. What a bizarre own goal that would have been. The keeper had just taken a step too far. Gary Kenneth back-headed. Zaluska couldn't reach it, off the post, and Gary Wood couldn't react in time.
If we want to finish better than 5th, and we need to do that to get any hope of Europe, then we need to win away from home more often than we did last season. You know, we spoke about that before the St Mirren game, and you know, I felt last week the game was more open. It could have gone either way. St Mirren missed some good chances. Whereas today I thought we looked a bit more solid.
I think you look at the first half performance, it was good, it was solid, but we don't score. And you have to score when you get opportunities, and we didn't do that.
Well, all the goals in this match at Inverness came in the second half, and the first one scored by John Daly, cross from the left.
Yeah, you know, it's Dundee United through and through. You know, they love to get the ball out wide. You know, from there I think it was a free kick they took quickly. But you know, that's Dundee United all day long, out wide, cross into the box and get the big guys on the end of it.
Craig Conway was the man who scored the second goal, Jack.
Yeah, John Daly's been in good form recently, obviously scoring the first and winning the header there to knock it down for Craig Conway. And he plays on the left hand side, Craig, but he's obviously strong on his right foot. You know, he cuts in often and delivers crosses, and he shows that again. But it's a great turn and fantastic strike.
A real good turn from Conway to score with his right foot. That was 2-0 to Dundee United at this stage. The corner comes in here, and eventually David Robertson makes it 3.
Yeah, it's, you know, disappointing from an Inverness perspective. I think they'll be looking to try and defend that one a bit better. And you know, Dundee United and David Robertson's the quickest to react there, and he gets himself a goal.
Yeah, Dundee United 3 up, and the game effectively won when Inverness scored what was possibly the best goal of the game. But sadly, Jack, it came when they were 3-0 down.
Yeah, I think it is the best goal of the game, Jim. It's a good run by Don Cowie, good delivery, and a great finish from Adam Rooney. You know, I think he's a young man who's done well in the SPL this season, and perhaps Craig Brewster would be ruining the decision not to start with him. You know, for obviously with only starting the game with one striker.
Yeah, 3-1 it finished, and a disappointing day again for Inverness at home, Michael.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because obviously, you know, in years gone by, it's been a place where teams have found it difficult to pick up points, and for some reason, you know, this year a number of teams have managed to go up there and pick up not just 1 point, but get all the 3 points. And Dundee United are just the latest in the long line of them. And
Dundee United back with the bit between their teeth, back into 3rd place, and at home, interestingly, to Rangers next weekend, Jack.
Yeah, a real tough game for Rangers. You know, as you mentioned earlier on the show, there's a number of teams now who fancy taking points off the Old Firm at their own grounds, and Dundee United will be one of them, given the form they're in at the moment.
Yeah, and I think they came to Glasgow recently and took a point as well, didn't they? A 3-3 draw, Michael?
Yeah, obviously it was a massively entertaining game early in the season, and not only that, we had the game at the end of last season, which was hugely controversial as well, where Dundee United were extremely unfortunate not to pick up 3 points against Rangers.
Yeah, that'll be a fascinating one on Saturday. Remember, it's live on Setanta Sports 1. Now, this latest weekend, Celtic's lead cut to 4 points after that defeat at Easter Road. And a big weekend to come with the top 2 playing Hearts and Dundee United, the 4th and 3rd place clubs. Hibs go above Aberdeen, and St Mirren go above Hamilton again at the bottom of the table, with a home game next week against Inverness, which, as we said, could lift them even further with a win.